Welcome back to Property Source Radio. I'm Brenna Hartman, the Fixie Chick, live in the studio with Pat Coyne. We've been interviewing our guests, Director Jay Burkhart and Ms. Cindy Lee from Beyond the Normal. They have a quest through the supernatural, and they've been helping people in our area for many, many years deal with their ghostly experiences or paranormal phenomenon, if you would wish to call it that. Pat, how are you feeling about the show today?
I'm excited, as I
know
always
you
am.
set this up. I'm really learning a lot.
Yeah, you're learning a lot. I am too.
I am.
I've read a lot about this paranormal stuff here and there, but you get so many different views. I think everybody that has a background in this or experience is coming from a different perspective. So that's why these guys being here is kind of fun for me, because it's another perspective, some of the stuff I may have learned in the past.
You're
So it's kind of fun.
creepy dude.
I know. All right, Cindy, I got a big question right out of the chute. Can you tell me? I know you're talented with the psychic medium, a background or I don't
Ability.
know ability. Thank you so much. Jeez, I need a word. Can you tell what color underwear I'm wearing today, or is it not your forte?
She said psychic ability, not X-ray vision.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not a mind reader,
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't. Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to ask that right out of the gate.
but I'll guess blue.
Ooh, you're close. Black. That's close.
Awesome.
Oh, good. Did you have a question right now, Brenna?
Well,
or
I was
what?
just going to remind our listeners that this is Property Source Radio,
Oh.
and we are talking real estate rentals and home improvement, and specifically today, home hauntings. And Joe, I'm sorry. I always want to call you Jay because that's how you go by on your website. So Joe made the comment that he asked during break if this was porno radio or Property Source Radio. And I said, well, it depends on Pat's mood.
Yeah,
Really.
it's all mood driven for me.
So I do have a question for you, Cindy, and also for you, Jay. Either one of you can take it, please. But I'm wondering how do you describe a psychic medium? And what is that over any other type of paranormal expert, so to speak?
Let me give you an idea of what a medium is first. A medium is someone who can communicate with those that have passed.
Okay.
There are different kinds of psychics. There's a tarot card reader. Now, a tarot card reader is going to have tarot cards, and they're going to literally read what's on the tarot cards.
Okay.
Now, when I do an actual reading, I do use tarot cards, but I use them as a focal point.
Okay.
Once I lay them down, I really don't look at them again. As a psychic, I just take the information that comes to me through my spirit guides, and I give it to the person I'm reading for.
Oh, okay.
So, can I ask you this?
Sure.
Since you're a psychic medium, would you mind telling me what you see around me or you see for me? Can you do that without the tarot cards? You said you could.
Oh, yes.
So you can do it right here live in an instant?
Yes, I
to
can.
me?
To you.
Even though I'm not
Don't-
like the most open person to the whole thing, it doesn't matter?
It really doesn't matter. I've had very skeptical people come for readings, and they've walked away going,
How did she know that?
exactly.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, give me
I knew it.
something. Give me
Well,
something.
I know we had talked a little bit about your aura, and you've got like literally sparks flying off of your aura, all different colors. You're like a rainbow.
She's like on
Is that
fire.
good?
It is. It's very positive.
Okay.
Really?
It is. It means that you're very energetic and you feel very positive about things. Doesn't mean you like everything, but it means that you're positive about things. You'll always put things in order, but in a positive way, not a negative way.
That's the truth.
The other thing is that you like to be very organized.
True.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you two drive each other nuts sometimes, though.
Maybe no, not really all the time. No,
Not all the time, but
once in a while, it's just kind of like.
but it's
really?
like sometimes you're the organizer, and you like to come. You like to be organized too, but you're
Oh yeah.
Here's the-
kind of like you organize differently than she does, so it's always kind of a.
Right.
It's what I mean. You drive each other nuts because sometimes you'll be doing something, you'll look at her and go, "Why are you doing that?"
Yeah.
Vice versa.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
true.
That's
So-
Very
good.
true.
Very good.
The
That's
other
pretty
thing,
funny.
I think there's a lot of other things coming up for you specifically.
Tell
I
me.
think I see a lot of. I'm going to again go out on a limb. Don't shoot me for this. I see contracts in front of you.
Contracts.
Positive contracts where big cash is coming, or
Positive contracts.
cool.
It's with an S. It's with an S, so there's more than one. And I see you being able to decide which one you want to sign.
Oh,
Interesting. So I'll be
Nice.
signing the contracts?
You personally.
Wow.
Nice.
Remember the little people.
How
Yeah.
about, all right, I
That's
have
nice.
to ask, how about my love life?
oh, this is gonna either this
Wait,
is
doesn't every
live.
chick ask that?
Brenna, this
Come
is
on.
live on the radio. This could be dangerous.
I wanna know.
but fun. Go ahead, Cindy.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, try us.
Yeah,
This is great.
let's do it.
Don't be afraid.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, believe me. I want to say that I feel like there are actually 3 people around you that have an interest in you.
Ooh, 3, huh?
There's one that keeps almost, it's like an on again, off again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And I want to say to you, don't
Don't do that one?
do that one.
Okay, what's next? Who's the other one?
2 other ones.
2 other ones.
One is someone that would be a much better friend
Then a partner.
than a partner.
Okay.
But there is one that is around you or is going to be around you very, very shortly that will make you very happy.
Well, thank you. That's all
Interesting.
good news. I like it.
I don't want you to embarrass me on the air, so I'm not going to ask you to do me. Is that okay?
Literally?
Yeah. Yo, that. Jeez. Oh
Property
man.
Source Radio. It starts here.
That's good. That's good. That's kind of fun, Cindy.
Thank you for that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That was, I think, a very positive reading. I like that.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about my energy and you saying with my aura being all sparks, because I feel for the first time in a really long time like my flame is burning so bright. I feel confident. I feel excited. I have so many good things going on right now, amidst other things that are a little difficult. But it's amazing that you could pick that up from me, and I want to thank you.
You're welcome. You've already gone through a lot of the hurdles that you've had to learn from.
Well, that's good to know.
And you have learned from them this time.
I have. Okay, good to know. I'll have to remind myself that.
It doesn't mean you won't have other stuff, but it does mean that, yeah, you're right. There's like to me, it looks like an archway that's opening out for you that you can finally walk through and say, I'm here.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Well,
Cool.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Cindy Lee.
Now, I think we should talk a little bit about some area haunted houses.
Okay.
I don't think we need to pick them out specifically and give people the address because we don't want to crush any real estate deals on
Nope.
Property Source Radio. However, what do you think about telling us, either Joe or Cindy, about some of the experiences you've had locally here in the Rochester area or surrounding counties with people having experiences in their home? Cindy?
I will share a story with you pertaining specifically to our house, which is haunted.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
We live in what used to be my grandparents' house, which means that all the relatives are around all the time, his and mine, and a few that just stop by because
We're talking about past people that have passed on,
that have passed on.
and they stop by.
They stop by.
Oh boy, I don't know if I can handle that. I mean, shouldn't they call first? I mean, I'm kind
It's
of
kind of difficult. I don't have a phone that makes a direct line to them.
okay. All right.
But there are different things. There are different types of spirits, and there are entities that don't necessarily look like a body.
Okay.
Okay.
I had an encounter one night in my own living room. I was literally walking across the living room, and this black entity, which was about 6 to 7 feet tall, just appeared in front of me.
Is black negative?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's really the feeling you get from the entity rather than the color of what it is.
Oh, good to
Oh,
know.
yeah. That's interesting.
It can be black and still be very positive.
I have a very important question. I want to go back to the haunted houses, but I have one that just came up. I mentioned earlier.
Cannot contain himself.
Yeah. I'm curious if my wife makes me do very naughty things to her once in a while after at bedtime,
my
right?
goodness.
So I'm wondering if she made me do something that I was not willing to do, but she bribed me with alcohol, employed me. And do these entities watch? I mean, is this serious? I mean, should I be embarrassed? My wife's very naughty.
Only if they
Oh
were
my
a
God.
voyeur
In real life.
Physical.
Seriously? So if they were voyeurs by nature, their personality was a voyeur, and they will watch. Cindy, you're turning red. This is great.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you have absolutely, positively no privacy when
Oh.
it comes to the spirit world.
Now I can't do it. I can't do that again. That's terrible.
I'm never getting naked again. Literally, my
you
my
like
mom,
it when people
like,
watch.
Ma.
Are you kidding?
Well, that's one of the reasons why I've always found it funny when you hear people talking about they saw a ghost, they ran into a room, slammed the door on it, and felt safe.
Oh yeah, right.
I mean, you know,
How's that going to work?
Yeah, exactly.
They go right through the door, don't
yeah,
they?
precisely. And you know,
Wow.
whenever the average human being is exhibiting any type of either psychological or physical manifested energy, they're going to become attracted to that.
Okay.
So
I
there is no privacy.
I'm absolutely shocked at that because I don't know how to conduct myself anymore in the boudoir.
222-6397 is our number, folks. Now you know.
I mean, should I shave the hair on my? So you know what I
Okay,
mean?
We got to move right
Oh,
along.
my goodness.
Back to your haunted house. So you had the black entity, and then what happened?
As it appeared in front of me, materialized in front of me, I actually sidestepped it and said, "Excuse me," to it.
You did.
And I went like 2 more steps and I stopped and I went, I just said, "Excuse me," to an entity. And I turned around and I could see it dissipating. And as it's dissipating, I can hear it go, "Darn it, I didn't scare her."
Are you kidding?
Oh, so there
No.
was a trying.
It was trying to scare you.
It was. And the fact that it didn't, it was kind of like, oh.
Disappointed. No
Lame.
kidding.
So, what's the correlation between haunted houses and Halloween? I'm wondering. It just, it seems like the spooky music and the whole thing like that. Is it something to do with like a solstice or anything like that? Or?
Halloween is when the veil between the two worlds is at the thinnest.
Oh, who knew?
Oh.
Did you know that?
I did know that. All Hallows Eve.
I didn't know that. Jay wanted to say something. I saw you raising
what
your
does that
hand.
mean?
Actually, 2 quick things.
Sure.
For one, as far as Halloween being the thinnest of the veil, a lot of that also has to do with the fact that you have more of the living conscious of such things.
Okay, so
So-
people are thinking about it.
Right.
Okay.
The other thing is when talking about haunting experiences, Cindy and I had an interesting one time. We were conducting an investigation out at Webster Park. And we're coming down this woodland trail. And this is really kind of a unique one. It's always stuck in my mind.
Okay.
We're going down this trail, and coming towards us is this little old lady in a raincoat, and it's almost completely dark out. And she's walking with this dog, and the dog was just, trotting in front of her, all, wagging its tail at us and stuff. She walks by us, and she walks like right past us, deep into the park, where there's absolutely no light. At one point, Cindy and I stop, simultaneously turn towards each other with that inquisitive look like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? We both turn, looking back where the woman went, and instead of seeing the woman with the dog, there was this large column of black pulsating, I don't know, what do you want to call it, fog?
Like a
Like a fog.
like
Yeah.
a fog thing. Really?
Oh, yeah.
So it was just something that was manifesting itself to take a walk.
Oh my gosh, you
And
have the goosebumps.
Wow.
I do.
It was just
Yeah.
a very vivid experience.
So
Never
she was
Wow.
used to try and get you to look at something else? Is that
Yeah. What's the goal when
Yeah.
they do that?
Yeah,
What's their
what-
goal? Their,
In that particular instance, I think it was more like a challenge of why are you here?
Oh, really? Okay.
It didn't necessarily seem like it was hostile. I mean, if you saw this thing the way we saw it, and we both saw it simultaneously, it wasn't cuddly, it wasn't cozy.
Okay.
And the energy that it was really kind of giving off was, okay, leave.
Oh, I see.
wow?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
And
that
then-
was her park.
and the
that's
same-
what needed to happen.
Same thing with haunted house. Are we supposed to be on break yet or no?
Yeah, we got to take a quick break, Pat, and you can save that question until we come back. I'm Brenna Hartman, the Fixie Chick. You're listening to Property Source Radio. We're visiting with our guests Beyond the Normal. We've got Cindy Lee and Joe Burkhart live in the studio, Pat Coyne and Alex Lillake. We've been having a wonderful pre-Halloween show here at Property Source Radio. We'll be back in just a minute.